Just like that, they are gone. The tall ships sailed out of Canalside and on to their next destination today. But not all have taken off just yet. A handful of the ships are sticking around. You can still get tickets to take a tour. About 125,000 people came to the waterfront over the holiday weekend to check out the vessels. Organizers called it a huge success, saying it even helped drive people to the outer harbor. But as 7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley tells us, some changes will need to be made for future events.
We're lucky to have as much waterfront as we do, and our hope is that each section of it will attract a different part of the community.
The Buffalo and Erie County Greenway Fund Standing Committee gave a grant of $113,000 to help organizers bring the tall ships to Buffalo. It was hoped the event would encourage people to explore Buffalo's waterfront, especially the newly improved outer harbor.
Our main hope is that people will come out and be physically active on the waterfront.
It was real busy. A lot of people came, hung out in the pavilion.
Employees at the Longboards Paddle Company at Wilkinson Point Park on Furman Boulevard say many first-timers came to the outer harbor to see the ship sail in.
I'm here for the first time. What can I see? What can I do?
Huge crowds also came to Canalside and the Erie Basin Marina to tour the ships, but hot weather and slow-moving lines made it a difficult day.
Heat, no water, and no bathrooms. That was the biggest.
While the event is being called a huge success, planners realize tweaks are needed in the future when dealing with big crowds in hot weather. Things like water bottle refilling stations, cooling misters, and scheduled times for tours.
Because we don't have any natural shade. Our trees are all quite young still. So until those trees grow up a little bit more, we need to provide some shaded elements.
After a visit in 2016 by the world's largest inflatable duck, there was a traffic nightmare at the waterfront. This time, streets were closed and people were encouraged to ride the Metro Rail and to park in lots east of Main Street. It worked, as Buffalo police report no incidents with the big tall ship crowds.
It's a learning curve. This is the first time that a festival of this magnitude with these style ships has come down.
The tall ships are now on their way to Cleveland and other ports in the Great Lakes, and officials tell me that those cities will be looking closely at how Buffalo handled the tall ships and the big crowds. At Canalside, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.